Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. The Friday Sealed Deals, there will be affiliate links down below to all these deals. It helps out a ton if you use them. First off, Lord of the Rings Special Edition collector boxes released today. $2.95 over here on eBay if you're interested in those, and you gotta have them right now. Second up, double feature, 4 for $137. Now, I bought about 10 boxes of this 6 months ago at this price. Busted them open for singles, sold them on TCG Player, and did very well. I do not think these work for breaking down into singles right now because, well, basically Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow are in their third year of standard legality, and so the single prices have eroded too much. But on the long term, these boxes just kept sealed in your closet, I think, are a very good opportunity. I have 6 of them sitting sealed, well, at least 6. 6 that I know the whereabouts of in my closet for the long term. It's a weird kooky product that I don't think is going to be redone, and it's going to age incredibly because of it. Next up, oh yes, Baldur's Gate draft boxes, everybody's favorite. Back here, $76 for 4 or more, and on the next page from the same seller, you have cases. These come to $73 if you want them by the case. Now, like I said in a video last week, I have opened 49 boxes of this to sell for singles in the last year. I am sick and tired of this set. It is such a good seller, but man, am I sick of opening these. But here I am thinking about buying another 30 boxes and adding them to my inventory and selling through them in a couple of weeks for the profit. And I don't know, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. The other thing is, if you're not a box breaker, these are still great boxes. And, you know, I may have alluded to it that there's a lot of value in these boxes, and the boxes are underpriced. And people love the cards in this set. People complain about the expansion, but the cards in the expansion, people love them, and people pay a lot of money for them. It's just the Reddit screech mob that wants to harp on about how bad this is and how you shouldn't buy it, and that's why the price is low, because enough people think this is a bad product. But in reality, the data are the data. The cards sell, and they sell well enough that there is considerable inverted EV in these boxes at these prices. And so, again, if you're not a box breaker, just putting these back in the closet today. I have, I think, 6 of these also sealed that I'm just going to keep sealed forever back in the closet, because in a couple of years, these are going to dry up faster than anyone appreciates, because they've been selling below wholesale prices their entire life. There have been no reprints. And so in the long run, there will not be many sealed boxes of this left around, especially as I keep being unable to resist the urge to buy more and break them open and sell singles to make money. So there was the case lot. And sleeve booster cases of Lost Origin. These are the 144 booster cases. It's equivalent to 4 regular booster boxes. And if you do the math, comparing them to regular booster boxes of Lost Origin, there's about a $150 discount here of buying this instead of buying 4 regular booster boxes. So you can decide what to do. Swoop in, open all 144 in an orgy of pack ripping, keep them sealed, keep them for the long run, collect the EV, whatever you like. And the same story here, except it's Silver Tempest instead of Lost Origin. And instead of $150 of inverted EV against booster boxes, there's only 110. Not nearly so good. Darn. And Flesh and Blood, all these early boxes. Now, I've drilled this down to just the first 6 sets, and I keep saying the early Flesh and Blood is once again underpriced. You should be buying this. I had someone ask me a question the other day about Monarch First Edition, if I still thought it was worth buying, and yeah, I do. You know, 125,000 boxes of Monarch First Edition in May of 2021 when it first released. On that day, 125,000 was probably too much. But here we are 30 months later. Flesh and Blood has grown by leaps and bounds. The player base has grown incredibly. It's not going anywhere. And I would say already today, the remains of those 125,000 boxes are not enough for the market. It's just the market is remaining irrational for now. Eventually, gravity will take over like Wile E. Coyote running off the cliff, except this will fall upwards. That was a really bad analogy. But I think this will do wonderful in the long run if we look out to the 3 to 5 year timeline and beyond. Flesh and Blood is just going to keep growing, and these boxes are going to look ever more underpriced at these prices as we look backwards at what these prices were today. So I can't really pick out any of these early boxes and say particularly this or that one is exceptionally underpriced. I mean, Crucible of War at 67, yeah, that's underpriced. Arcane Rising Unlimited at 105, that's underpriced. Welcome to Wraith Unlimited at 54, that's underpriced. I mean, they're all underpriced because you're looking out on the 3 to 5 year timeline. You're not doing the straight line fallacy. You're not letting price drive your sentiment. You're instead thinking about the future, about the growth of the game, and what the demand for these boxes in the future will be compared to the populations that will still exist. And something I just want to briefly touch on is, I do this Friday Sealed Deals video every week. I've done it for over 2 years now. And sometimes it's easy to find the deals, and sometimes it's hard. And, during bear markets, it's kind of easy to invest. Whether it's a bear market in stocks or in bonds or crypto or whatever you're into, assets like these, when you're in a bear market, you literally get your run of the place just looking around at all the great assets you would like to own, and you get to choose which ones you can buy for less than you think their long-term worth is. And in that kind of environment, it does become a little bit hard to find the exceptional deals. So that's why I've been presenting fewer deals every week, because I feel like most Pokemon products are a deal right now. Certainly the remaining Sword and Shield boxes, a lot of those are being held at or under MSRP by the fact that the Pokemon Center still has Sword and Shield boxes at MSRP. So true price discovery of those Sword and Shield boxes has not taken over yet. So I think all of those are good price. If you don't have a position, you don't have a big enough position. I have a huge position in Sword and Shield because I bought booster boxes all through the bear markets of 2021 and 2022. And then late 22 and early 23, me and my patrons were buying booster packs of Sword and Shield sets for $3 each. Yes, 10 boxes of Evolving Skies at $3 per pack. And so I'm full up on those, but if you don't have the position you want, there's still time. And they're still at good prices. The same with Scarlet and Violet. We look around at Scarlet and Violet boxes bouncing between about $90 and $100 for the 3 sets so far, not counting Paradox Rift that came out today. But, $90 to $100, very good prices. And so I really can't point to those every week and say these are exceptional deals for the Friday Sealed Deals. And it's kind of the same thing with these Flesh and Blood boxes in this kind of market. These are wonderful prices because you should always be looking with your investments, no matter what kind of investments, you should always be looking out 3, 5, 10-year timelines at what do you expect markets to look like then. Don't be the Timmy who says, well, it was higher a week ago and it's lower now, therefore it's a terrible asset. Or who says there's no way it'll recover to $1,000 before next month and therefore it's a terrible thing to own. You need to think on the long timeline because that's how you increase your wealth in the long run. So maybe a little bit of a unfocused aside there. Thanks for sticking with me. So let me know what you think. If you've got any other good deals out there that you're seeing, anything else you'd like to know, any questions, whatever. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.